Hello, everybody. I'm supposed to have music in the background, but I can't really hear it. Oh, there it is. I can hear it now. How are we all doing? It's me, James Early, back at it again with another F1 Challenge race. Is that loud enough? Is that too loud? That should be fine. So today we have the 2000 San Marino Grand Prix. For those who have played F1 Challenge before, you'll know that in the base game, San Marino can be pretty crazy as the AI tend to crash into each other going into the pits. I've got a fix for the AI. I think it will work. Guess we'll find out. The testing I've done suggests it has been fixed. So hopefully we'll see more than 6 or 7 drivers finishing the race. I mean, it will be pretty crazy if there's lots of retirements in by other means like mechanical failures or incidents, other parts of the track not in the pit lane. I guess we'll see. But welcome everybody to the stream. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for every single one, to be fair. Even Monaco, dare I say it. Let's have a look at the usual things. Driver profile we start with. So 18 race starts now, and we've scored 2 podiums. 2 podiums. We got a podium, finished P3 yesterday, which was fantastic, mainly due to a crazy start to the race. My teammate Villeneuve once again retired, this time through engine failure. Yeah, Aaron, I noticed that, mate. I knew it would happen as well. I knew, because I know what YouTube shorts are like. Sometimes they blow up your videos and then suddenly you get like 5 views. It's strange. Oh yeah, I'm wearing the Streamline shirt. Oh, you can't even see. Where's the logo? The logo's down here. The logo's too low. That's why it's a bad shirt, but you know, I'll wear it anyway. Yeah, 2 podiums so far in 18 races, 22 points scored. It's looking pretty good, and based on the pace and the races we've had so far this season, I wouldn't put it out of the question that we could potentially get a top 5 in the championship. Potentially. I guess we'll find out. We still have 4 retirements. No retirements so far this year. Let's see how long we can keep that streak going. Have a look at the prestige. We've jumped up a position. We're ahead of Luca Badoa now because we scored another podium. So we're on 50 prestige points. Michael Schumacher is closing in on 2,000. So if we want to overtake Michael Schumacher, I think it will take quite a few years. But realistically, say if we had a really successful season, we could jump up to 14th place. It doesn't mean anything, of course, but it's just an interesting graphic to look at. News. I do like the news. Here we go. Formula 1 news of the week. Schumacher milestone. Michael Schumacher has claimed back-to-back wins to start this season for the 2nd year in a row. The 2000 Brazilian Grand Prix, however, marked a milestone for the German. The win was his 40th in Formula 1. So he's closing in on the record currently held by Alan Prost. Was it 51? 53? Something around there. I mean, he's getting pretty close to Senna's record as well. Not bad. 100 and not out. The 2000 San Marino Grand Prix marks the 100th race of Heinz-Harald Frenzen's career. The German has really impressed during his career so far, although you could say he underperformed in 97, I guess. Arrows on fire. Arrows have started the season brilliantly, already matching their 1999 points total, and with 15 races still to go, there is every chance that they can grab a few more. De La Rosa almost getting a podium last time out in Brazil, which is pretty crazy. Sauber's saving grace. For the first time since the 1998 Italian Grand Prix, Sauber have scored points in their premier class of open wheel racing. Is this a sign of things to come? Ooh. Bar? No. No, I can only put 4 bits of news. We're limited, and to be fair, I completely forgot about it. Anyway, championship standings. There we go. Michael Schumacher is in first, just like he did last season. He won the first 2 races of the season, so he's on 20 points, 10 ahead of Häkkinen. At least Häkkinen has had a better start to this year than last year. I think the bad luck for McLaren has now turned to David Coulthard, who is of course the reigning world champion. He's got no points. He's not even finished a lap of racing so far in the first 2 races, which is pretty diabolical. Talking about diabolical, 4 teams have not scored points, but 7 teams have scored points. There you go. The Streamline shirt is by no means related to anything we're doing today. It's just I found a shirt, I put it on. I sometimes wear the Streamline shirt. It's annoying because when I made it, I didn't realise you need to put a logo not there. You need to put the logo about there. So that's why I really do not like this shirt, because the logo is not in the right place. But that's what I get for trying to design it myself. Did not work. Anyway, guys, enough of the background music. Let's get racing. I found this picture on my Steam profile. When I was playing Project Cars, I took quite a few screenshots. This was quite a nice one. I think it's the Ferrari FXXK at whatever that track is in Scotland. I forgot the name of it. In heavy rain conditions. It looks quite nice. And the F1 Manager is gone. But F1 Manager comes out in 1 week. So, anyway, let's get into it. San Marino. We got the difficulty on 103? Yes, not kill. That's the one. 103% difficulty for today. I had to lower it from 107% because the AI are fast around this circuit. You have a Witcher t-shirt on. Oh, very nice. I do own all the Witcher games. I've never finished any of them. Cut it out and tape it on higher. That's one way of fixing it. Let go Ben Kenobi. Hello. Welcome. Rain in practice. Well, let's have a look what it's like in... Okay, qualifying is dry. Qualifying is dry, that's good. Ambient temp is 27 degrees. That's quite warm, considering the time of year. It's April. Good, decent weather.
Has just taken pole position.
Okay, let's get out and do our first run, shall we? Load. Barrichello getting an early run in at 21.6. In practice, I set a 22.3. So maybe we can get into the high 21s. That will be my aim for this session. Right then, let's get out there. Ford t-shirt confirms you're racing for Jaguar next year. Yeah. Definitely. Well, this is also sponsored by Lindt chocolate. So that also means that I love chocolate. I wore it once whilst I was in a Lindt shop, and I didn't realise until I looked down and I thought, oh, this is embarrassing. They'll think I'm some sort of Lindt super fan. One Challenge 2008 on one screen, my stream on the other. That's amazing. Living the life there, Chris. Oh shit, stay on the track. Adam, yes, we've got a version that they don't crash going into the pit lane. Well, they don't crash into each other going into the pit lane. I can't promise they won't crash in the pit lane. So I still had retirements in Sector 3. I did not see them because I was simming the race. But that suggests that they still might be having issues within the pit lane. But certainly, they're not taking each other out going into the pits. I did say chocolate. I love chocolate. Chocolate's amazing. Crashgate. I mean, it is a bit suspicious. Okay, here we go. First run. Orion chocolate. I've not heard of it, Lucky. There you go, Ben Kenobi is lagging.
You're down at the first sector.
It's hard life being a minifigure. Oh! Losing the back end, turning into Tosa. But we can definitely improve on this lap.
You're down at the second sector.
Potentially red. If I can be bothered, I'll make a one-off one. 22.2, we can improve. Actually, that's better than I thought I'd get. I set 22.3 on a good lap in practice. And this lap was a scruffy lap, and it was better than my practice time.
You're down at the first sector.
Still losing it a bit going into that corner. Rubber shark puppets. Oh my gosh. I can imagine what they look like. What practical use do they serve?
You're down at the second sector.
Actually down on this lap. Yeah, my aim is a 21.9. 21.8. I'll be happy with that. Oh, poor final corner. Yeah, okay, that was a slower lap. Yeah. Oh well. That's the first run. Faster than my teammate at the moment, but I'm sure he's just done a banker lap as well. Yeah, it's a banker lap. Barrichello, that's a banker as well. I'm expecting maybe a low 21, high 20 for pole. Do I prefer this layout or the modern one? There's not too much different. What's the only difference is really the final chicane, isn't it?
Barrichello has beaten his own provisional
21.3 from Barrichello. Okay, Villeneuve set a 22 flat. Decent, decent. Hello, Nick. Who else have I missed? Timo's there. Hello. Dominik, hello. And the other Dom, hello. Lots of Doms. There's always lots of Doms in the chat. Okay, we'll go out for our second run in a moment. Oh, did Michael Schumacher win his 41st race at the 2000 San Marino Grand Prix in real life? And now he has the chance to do it in our version as well. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Frentzen and Trulli have not set laps. Yeah. Oh, it was a Monza. Okay, never mind then. Ah, shame. Right. Second run time. Who's that? That's a Jag. It's a Jag. I definitely think a 21.8 is achievable. Hello, Hugh. How you doing? Yeah, the final chicane here, I don't mind it. I get why people dislike it though, because the curbs are a bit of a nuisance. To be fair, the curbs on this track, even in the modern version, are just a bit of a nuisance on whatever racing game you're on. Because to really get the most out of the track, you have to take the curbs, but then you always run the risk of maybe losing grip. Chocolate with raisins and peanuts. I like chocolate with raisins and peanuts. That's nice. Oh yeah, of course the AI. Oh, that's maybe what they were doing in the third sector, flipping over the over that chicane. Let's hope we don't see it too much in the race. Well, based on my practice races, a good 5 or 6 were retiring in sector 3. The pit bug should be gone though.
You're down at the first sector.
Okay. Oh dear, that was way too late. Maybe we can take extra speed out. Never mind. Lit up the rear tyres. Not ideal.
You're down at the second sector.
Matching our previous lap. No, the pit bug is fixed, formal. Same, Timo. I cannot wait till next Thursday. Okay, that was a slow final sector. For some reason. Where am I losing the time? That's too deep. I just cannot nail this track.
You're down at the first sector.
Once again, I just... don't know. I'm not hooking the corners up. James Late, is that you? Depends how fast or slow I go, I guess.
You're down at the second sector.
Damn it. Once again, with like matching the pace of our first two sectors. Once again, not an improvement. We've got one more run to go. Yes, Hugh. I won't be streaming F1 Challenge for a few days when F1 Manager comes out. To be prepared, guys. And then I'll be moving... 1st of September, I'll be moving to my new university accommodation. So I won't be streaming for a few days. So... this 2000 season might last longer than 17 days, is all I'm saying. Where do I find a fix? On the F1 Challenge Reddit.
Mika Hakkinen is now in pole position.
11 gig update for Forza 5. I haven't played a Forza for a very long time. I don't know if it's a setup thing. I think it's just a skill thing. It's true that it's very hard to get accommodation this year. I've no idea. I've had this accommodation since January, so it's fine for me. Studying film and TV production. I want to make movies. Or something. Hakkinen pole right now. Villeneuve 22 flat. I think I can get close to that. I think with an ideal lap, we could be above Frentzen. Trulli has still not set a lap time. Is he out on track? Okay, Trulli's on the track now. He's going around the final chicane. Is this a lap time? He's gone 5th. Just faster than Frentzen. Do these streams count as coursework? Imagine. They do not. What does F1 Challenge VB like? It's good. Very unbalanced, but it's good. I mean, there's nothing quite like it, so I guess it's amazing, considering what's in it. Oh, Jose, I missed the message about the bias. Sorry. Oh well. Alright, it's a movie dedicated to F1 Challenge. I mean, it's an idea, but I'll probably pass on that one. I'd love to work in Formula 1. I think that's the dream. doing something. I don't know what, though.
Quarter of an hour till the end of the session.
The Jensen like button. Yeah, everybody press the Jensen button. The like button. Bam bam, how you doing? My voice is very good for commentating. I get that a lot. I remember I think I was streaming iRacing and I was, I don't know, 15 or 16 years old. This is a story time. And I remember getting a message. I was streaming on Twitch and somebody said, wow, your voice is so soothing for a 15-year-old. Thought it was a bit strange. But I took it as a compliment.
You're down at the first sector.
I do like to commentate, but I don't think I'd want to be a commentator. I don't mind the idea of being a broadcaster or a presenter or something along those lines.
Mika Hakkinen has beaten his own provisional pole time. You're down at the second sector.
Oh, that's it. That's the line. That's surely got to save us a few tenths. We've got one more attempt. Hopefully this lap is an improvement. Oh, I geared down to first by mistake. No. Okay, it's all on this final lap.
You're down at the first sector.
Need to absolutely send it here.
You're down at the second sector.
.21.6. Oh my gosh. Oh, about to crash into a wall now. How did I manage that? How did we do like 10 laps in a row with getting 22.2s and I suddenly get 21.6? Oh my gosh.
There's a spin in sector 1. Watch for the yellow flags.
Wowee. Fourth. Less than half a second off pole at the moment. That's crazy. That was nice. Best qualify. Projected conditions is raining as well. That was best qualifying of our career so far, I'd say. We're down to 5th. Somebody's moved ahead. I don't know who it was. But I think we're going to hold on to 5th place.
Mika Hakkinen has beaten his own provisional pole
Hakkinen
time.
improves a bit.
5 minutes left of the session. There's only 3 minutes to go.
Okay, Michael Schumacher pole. Was that right at the end? I think Schumacher claimed pole position right at the end there, 21.163. Wow. Okay then. Michael Schumacher claims pole position for the 3rd race in a row, just ahead of Mika Hakkinen. 3rd place Rubens Barrichello, with 4th place David Coulthard, who did not go for his final run in qualifying. He had 3 laps to spare if he really wanted to use them. James Early, best of the rest, in 5th. His best ever qualifying performance, just over half a second down on pole position. He's ahead of the 2 Jordans, Frentzen and Trulli. They're 6th and 7th respectively, with Jack Villeneuve, Early's teammate, down in 8th place. But still, great chance at points for any of those drivers. Ralf Schumacher starts from 9th, with Mika Salo impressing in qualifying for the 3rd race in a row. He qualifies in 10th place. Eddie Irvine and Fisichella on row 6, with Button and De La Rosa on the following row of the grid. De La Rosa's teammate Jos Verstappen starts from 15th place. In the second, Benetton of Wirtz in 16th. Deniz in the second, Sauber down in 17th. Once again, Herbert disappointing down in 18th place. Then we have the usual suspects on the final 2 rows of the grid. Mazzacane and Alesi on the 10th row. Heidfeld and Genet rounding out the grid. We need to do a poll for you guys to decide what strategy we're going to go on. Let me make the poll. Hold on. Strategy. There's no capital letters in this, by the way, because I've only got one hand. 1 stop, 2 stop, or 3 stop? That's the question. There's no question mark and there's no capital letters, but you get the idea. Just vote on the poll. Now I'm going to move on to the race session. It's dry. It is dry, but you know what? We're getting quite a few dry races now. What do you think, guys? Who's going to win? Who do we think is going to win the race? I'm thinking you can't look past Michael Schumacher, surely. I feel like Michael Schumacher's going to win, but Alex says early. That'll be a crazy race if I end up winning. Can you put a link to download the game? Dennis, I can't really could potentially link it. It's just in my Discord, mate. Or you can go on My Abandonware. I think they've got a link to the game. Or the F1 Challenge Discord server. They've got a few links. Okay, right, let me end that poll. I assume it's a, is it going to be a 2-stop today, guys? When we see the results. Where are the results? I can't see them. 2-stop. 60% say 2-stop. It's going to be a 2-stopper then. Close my laptop. Okay, let's get this set up. Let's get this ready to rock and roll. Load that bad boy. We expect the AI should be fixed at the pit entrance, although I think they're still going to roll over on certain curbs. Guess we'll find out. 62 lap race, yeah, we can go standard. 24, 48, 62. Phil says short first stint. Short or long first stint? I like having a short last stint. I think that's when we can make the most oomph into it. But some of you are saying a short first stint. Comedy Bear, how you doing? Okay, fine. We can do a slightly shorter first stint if most people are saying that. But then, yeah, we get overcut if that's the case. I'll stick with 24 laps. 24. How many? 14. Lewis, how you doing, man? An actual real commentator in the chat. Oh my gosh. 24, 48. Does that add up to 62? That adds up to 62. Everything's set up. Brake ducts I've put on 5. Okay. Well, there's only one more thing to do. And that's go racing. The 2000 San Marino Grand Prix is next. Let's get it, guys.
Hello there.
Let's go.
Welcome to San Marino for round 3 of the 2000 FIA Formula One World Championship. The weather, as so often is the case here,
It's just wonderful.
Over 30 degrees and climbing. It's a fantastic day
For Formula One. Oh, yes, it is, commentator. Yes, it is. Show me the grid. The curbs are crazy, TTB.
Michael Schumacher first. Hakkinen second.
Hakkinen.
Barrichello just managed to get the edge over his championship rival, the BAR driver.
Okay, Barrichello's our rival, apparently.
David Coulthard fourth. The BAR driver performed brilliantly in qualifying
did.
to line up fifth. Heinz-Harald Frentzen sixth. Jarno Trulli seventh. Villeneuve couldn't quite match the pace of his teammate. He starts eighth. Ralf Schumacher ninth. Mika Salo 10th. Eddie Irvine 11th. Fisichella 12th. Button 13th.
Button.
De La Rosa 14th. Jos Verstappen 15th.
Verstappen.
Alexander Wurz 16th. Pedro Diniz 17th. Herbert 18th. Gaston Mazzacane 19th. Alesi 20th.
Prost. Not looking good for Prost, guys. Not looking good at all.
Marc Genet 22nd.
Marc Genet is just glued to 22nd place. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can make up a few positions at the start. Got a bit of wheel spin. That's okay. Maintain position. David Coulthard is not out of the race yet. Can you believe the scenes? I don't want to jinx it, but can Coulthard finish a race? I don't think anybody stalled on the grid today. Okay, now here's the true test. Are they going to actually make it through this chicane without toppling over? Yes. Good first lap.
Coulthard is running fourth. Is right in front of you. You're running fifth.
I'm happy with that start. Just got to see if we can stick with Coulthard for as long as possible. I suspect we might eventually drop off his pace. Don't want to be doing that. That was an almighty save though. Lost us a bit of time. Oh, where's the grip gone? First lap was amazing. Second lap's been disastrous. It's crosswind, guys. It's got to be.
Coulthard is running fourth. Less than 3
Oh,
seconds
Jordan's
ahead.
switching positions.
You're running fifth.
Trulli allowed through. Interesting. I think everybody's spun at that corner. I certainly have multiple times. Being very cautious around that corner now, a bit tentative. TTB is free. Free game. No need to purchase. No DNFs yet. Hello, Luke.
Giancarlo Fisichella has lost his
Oh,
rear wing.
never mind. Spoke too soon.
Has lost his front wing.
Okay, Diniz and Fisichella. We'll have a look at a replay.
Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race. Coulthard is running fourth, less than...
What happened to him? Where are they? Are they switching positions again? Do you think they flipped? Where is he? There's Fisichella without a front wing and a rear wing? I assume they did flip.
You're running fifth.
I assume this is going to be the first of possibly many incidents. Is he going to... Yeah. Okay. Oh, and he collects Diniz. Oh, and the Verstappen as well. Oh my gosh, how does he dodge everybody else? Let me have a look on board with Diniz there. Is Diniz still in the race? I mean, we knew that was going to happen. Oh dear. Diniz is very lucky not to lose his rear wing as well. He's carried on. Well, I say he's carried on. He's kind of pushing against the wall. I think he's still in the race. Yeah, he's still going. Okay. Nice one, Diniz. Nice one. A few drivers into the pits, though. I thought Verstappen lost his front... Oh, he has, yeah. Okay. Right. Some drivers into the pits. We are in 5th. Very nice. And it's lap 4. If Villeneuve wins, that'd be crazy. For those who don't know, I ran a practice race earlier to test the AI and all that. And Villeneuve ended up winning. Barrichello had a suspension failure on the final lap. Villeneuve won. Imagine if that was recreated today. Oh yeah, F1 Manager is 10% off for pre-orders. Yeah. It has always been that case. The case, not that case. Villeneuve down in 8th right now. Guess where the next round is? British Grand Prix next after this. Just very strange.
Has just put up the fastest lap of the race. Coulthard is running fourth, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running fifth.
So Frentzen allowed Trulli through on lap 2, and now Trulli has allowed Frentzen through. What is going on down at Jordan? Eddie Jordan's got it all muddled up today, I think. Without the mistake, I think we'd be much closer to Coulthard, but like you say, Phil, we're not being dropped by Coulthard. We are pushing pretty much an extreme amount. Frentzen is the first driver, which made it very strange when they switched positions on lap 2. What was the reasoning for Silverstone being the 4th round of this season? I'm using a Logitech G29 wheel.
Coulthard is running fourth, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running fifth.
Yeah, Malaysia being the final race in 2000 is a bit strange. No specific reason was given for the move. It's a conspiracy. Is that a gay bot? It might be. Jose, can you deal with Dragon Haze?
Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race. Coulthard is running fourth, about 3 seconds ahead. You're running
Hello,
fifth.
Daniel. Hello, Retro. Thank you very much. Like, how are you supposed to respond to that? What do you know about straw? Not much. I know of its existence. Guess my knowledge pretty much stops there. No! Gay BAR. I mean, you're asking the tough questions there. Yeah, we made a mistake. Something tells me it's not going to be the last mistake. It's a difficult circuit.
Frentzen is running fifth, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running sixth.
Thought I was going to spin there. Frentzen's kind of pulling away from me.
Frentzen is running fifth, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running sixth.
Less chat reading, more focusing. I mean, yeah. Maybe I haven't developed my multitasking skill quite to the level that is needed. I only ever look during the straights, anyway. Well, to be fair, that's a lie. I think I'm pretty good at multitasking that I kind of do look at the chat through corners as well. Yeah, we've got to do our best to try and stick with Frentzen. Oh, we'll do a race update soon, yeah. Lap 10, we'll do a race update. I think I prefer the modern version of Imola, because there's more chances of overtaking.
Frentzen is running fifth, less than 3 seconds ahead.
Okay, let's have a look
You're running
at
sixth.
the race update, shall we? We have first place Schumacher. I think almost everybody is on a 2-stop. So he's going to lap 33, so maybe it's a 1-stop. It could be a 1-stop. Hakkinen in second has basically the same amount of fuel. He's already 3 seconds off Schumacher. Barrichello's a couple seconds behind Hakkinen. They're on the same level of fuel as well. Coulthard also filled up pretty much for a 1-stop, surely. It's just strange though, because in the GDB they were all on a 2-stop. So that's interesting. Okay, Frentzen's on a 2-stop. He's got 14 laps of fuel left. Of course, I'm on a 2-stop. Trulli is on a 2-stop as well. Villeneuve, would you say that's a 1-stop? He's going to lap 29. Most likely a 1-stop. Ralf Schumacher is on a 1-stop. Mika Salo on a 2. Irvine on a 1. De La Rosa on a 2-stop. 1-stop for Button. 1-stop for Herbert. Bert's on a 2-stop. Mazzacane on a maybe a 2. Maybe a 1. I mean, you've got a Lazy, Heidfeld, Genet, Verstappen, who's already been into the pits, so he's got the maximum amount of fuel on board. Same with Diniz. And Fisichella's out of the race because he lost his rear wing. Okay, so we know that Frentzen ahead has less fuel than me. And we know that Trulli's got less fuel than me, so it's got to be the overcut to stay ahead of the Jordans, or at least get ahead of Frentzen again. If we can stay within about 4 seconds before he pits, I'd say there's a possibility we can get an overcut on Frentzen. Lost 3/10 last lap. Okay, that's not too bad. On a better lap, we could probably keep pace with him. But like we saw in qualifying, I was very consistent in that low 22s, but the one good lap we did, it was, you know, we only did it once. But yeah, Frentzen is slowly pulling away. If Villeneuve is on a 1-stop, he might jump ahead of one of the Jordans. So he's only about 5 seconds off me right now, I think. So we can extend to lap 25. I'd say we keep it on a 2-stop. I think after the first few laps, Coulthard started pulling away more. I think that's what's happened here as well. Benson is pulling away. Not by much. Of course, Coulthard is on a 1-stop. But I don't think we should go on a 1-stop, only because any more fuel than we started with the race on, I'd get more understeer. Depends, if we extend to, let's say, 29, then maybe. I think Frentzen will be in the pits maybe like 22, 23. That's what I'm expecting. What is on the seat behind me? That's James Jr. He's the mascot of the James Early YouTube channel.
Frentzen is running fifth, about 3 seconds ahead.
I'm good, thank you. Why not Little Early? I didn't name him. James Jr. was the name given to him. Lil Early sounds like a rap name. That's a nice chicane. With a jock strap. Is that what it's called? I thought it was just a mankini. How much is F1 Manager on Steam? I think £44, so I don't know what that is in dollars or euros or whatever currency you might be in. That's with the 10% discount. We've got back markers. Looks like it might be the Sauber of whoever it was that was involved in the incident, Diniz. $8% off on CD keys, not bad. How does that even work? How do they get discounts for a game that's not even out? Kidding is.
Frentzen
I installed the
is
fix. I
running
did,
fifth,
Daniel, yes.
about 5 seconds ahead. You're running sixth.
The fix was on the F1 Challenge, was it? Reddit, but you asked the question 2 years ago. There's a thread from 2 years ago, which is kind of funny. Literally's cleared him now. Bit too much curb on the inside there. Jos Verstappen. I can see him. Frentzen lost about a second behind him. In fact, I think there's another back marker in front of Verstappen. Alright, TTB, you have fun.
Frentzen is running fifth, about 3 seconds ahead.
Yeah, Frentzen's being stuck behind another car as well. It looks like a Minardi, maybe? That was a whole host of cars. They're really slowing up. I think Frenzen's cleared them all now. Oh, look at that. That's how you do it. Not an ideal place to lap the Prost. Eidfeld, come on, man. Overall, we gained a bit of time with Frentzen, so that's good. Keeps me within the overcut window. There's more back markers. How are we lapping everybody on lap 16? I think it's the other Prost. Must be a lazy. Schumacher fastest lap. He's only just gone across the line. I'd like to know the gap to the leaders. We'll find out at the end of this lap because it's lap 17. I think we're closer to the leaders than we think we are. Maybe only about 8 seconds off. Through all this traffic. Not sure, Adam. There we go. Surprisingly, Trulli's only 2 seconds off me still. So he must have been getting through the back markers pretty quickly as well. Hakkinen within 2 seconds of the lead. Okay, we're 13 seconds off the lead. That's good. Where's my teammate? Villeneuve only 21 seconds off the lead. And he's on a 1-stop. Nice. I hope it works out for Villeneuve. I don't want to be the only car scoring points for BAR. He should already have about 4 points this season. No mechanical failures yet, so I'm sure we'll see some before the end of the race.
Zsombor, already in the pits. Frentzen is running fifth, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running sixth.
Yeah, Daniel, I'm gonna jinx it now, aren't I? I often do that. Doing my best to keep up with Frentzen. We're just about sitting around the 3 second gap, which we've got to be quite happy with. Like I said, we need to stay within about 4 or 5
Michael
seconds.
Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Jack's doing well, sitting in 8th place right now, about 22 seconds off the lead.
Frentzen is running fifth, about 3 seconds ahead. You're running sixth.
Yeah, we've done well against Villeneuve so far in our career. I think he has had a lot of bad luck, more bad luck than I have. I've had a lot of good luck as well. Like, he should have scored a podium in Hungary last year. Should have scored 4th place yesterday. Should have finished 6th in Australia. Lucky strike for some, unlucky strike for the others. Trulli's on the back of me again.
Frentzen is
They've got to be
running
pitting
fifth,
soon.
about 5
I
seconds
think Trulli
ahead.
will be pitting a lap before
You're
Frentzen.
running sixth.
Maybe 2 laps before Frentzen. Slipped into the 124s, need to get back into the 123s. Bit wide. Exactly, Ketchup. This car's much better than last year's car. Nothing wrong with the contract. I think it's good that we're staying at BAR for another year. It'd be boring if we went to a jump, you know, it'd be unrealistic if we just jumped around teams. We're just staying at BAR until the end of this season. So we'll be moving teams at the end of this year. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Frentzen is running fifth, about 5 seconds
Not much has happened so far. At all. It's been kind of a straightforward race so far. Yeah, BMW Williams would be a cool move. Like I said, we'd vote on it at the end of the season.
Jordan are ready in the pits.
Okay, Trolley's into the pits this lap. Let's hope he doesn't wipe me out. Let's see if the AIW are really fixed.
Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
I think they're fixed. I went to the inside slightly just in case.
Renson is running fifth, about 5 seconds ahead. You're running sixth. And Lacey has lost his front wing.
Oh. Lazy in the wars, should I say? Shall we see what happened? Robert Kubica was the king in BMW. I mean, is Robert Kubica in F1 Manager 22? Is he an available driver? Where is Jean Alesi? Jean Alesi? Where is he? Oh, there he is. What's he done? What's he done here? I reckon it's coming down the hill. I reckon he goes to the inside in his next right-hander. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it is the curbs. Yeah, it's going to be the curbs, isn't it? No? What? Who's the car in front? Oh dear. It's the car. It's the Minardi. Does the Minardi carry on? Yes? No? No. Who else lost their wing there? Who was that? It's the Prost of Heidfeld, I think. We can't... Yeah, it's Heidfeld as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, back to it. We need Villeneuve to... We already know that. Goats and Mazzacane out the race. Whilst Trulli is in the pits and he's on heavier fuel load, Villeneuve needs to jump him. He needs to go for the overcut. Let's just hope he has the pace. Brenton will be in on lap 24, I think.
Brenton is running fifth, about 5 seconds ahead. You're running sixth.
No idea, Foreman.
Are ready in the pits.
No idea. I haven't played the 2006 mod. Yeah, Ketchup, I don't want to jump. I don't want to go into the faster teams, like the fastest teams. It'll be boring. Nothing more boring than driving around at the front.
Prost are ready in the pits.
Like I said yesterday, if we move to a team and we replace a driver that really should be on the grid, so like Stefan says, if we replace Montoya and he really should be in the grid, we'll stick him in one of a random team that has like one of those throwaway drivers. Like, say if Mazzacane was on the grid, we don't need him on the grid, we could just replace him. Frentzen in the pits then.
Frentzen is running 5th, about 3 seconds ahead. You're running 6th.
I just mean as an example. I don't mean Montoya. I'm just saying as an example. The team will be chosen based on a vote, so you guys will just vote on it. Let me pass. If we've still got 2 laps worth of fuel when we cross the line. Oh, what's happened? Oh dear. Oh dear. Who was that? Oh. That was a lazy. Okay, we can get up 27 before pitting. Schumacher in the lead right now, Red. Schumacher, Hakkinen, Barrichello, Coulthard. Early Villeneuve, and then I assume Frentzen and Trulli.
Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
We can stay out another lap, guys. We've got enough fuel. Hit this lap. Push like El Llano. You've got 2 litres left. Pretty much bang on for fuel. We're fine. 1 litre left. Beautiful. Get me serviced, pit crew. Come on. Out we go. Villeneuve's gone through. Where's Frentzen? Oh, Frentzen's gone past. We did not manage to jump him, but we're far ahead of Trulli. If Villeneuve stays out another maybe 4 or 5 laps, he's going to get the jump on Trulli. Villeneuve, sorry. Did I say Frentzen? I don't know. Oh.
He's retired in sector 3.
Sector 3, okay. We know what happened to Salo. We'll take a replay anyway, though. Red, you just go into the season GDB and change the pit order. What are we doing? Salo, where is he? There he is. Oh, maybe not. Oh, did he crash into the pits? Was it one of those? Oh! Oh, that's an interesting tactic. Who did he crash into there? Was it Mr. Button? I think it was Button, wasn't it? Yeah. That was a send that just didn't work. It was probably brakes, but let's pretend it was driver error. Oh dear. Maybe Button's got a bit of damage. Oh, Button actually went off the circuit because of it. Rejoins. How did Schumacher not collect him there? Sorry, that must have been one of those very close. Let me have a look. Schumacher, where is he? He slammed on the brakes. He had to slam on the brakes. Oh dear. That could have been bad. That could have been real. What's he doing? Bloody hell. That's risky. Look at Hakkinen now. Hakkinen's pretty much right on the back of Schumacher. Oh my gosh. Where am I? There I am. Okay, at least we're still ahead of Trulli. God, that's sliding all over the place.
Is running 6, about 5 seconds ahead. You're running 7. Minardi, already in the pits.
Okay, I don't think he's going to get the jump on Trulli. Villeneuve into the pits this lap. I think he'll be about 3 seconds behind Trulli. Yeah, maybe we should have turned it into a 1. I don't know. I don't know how to stand up on my hand. As in like a handstand? I mean, yeah, but I haven't done it for many, many years.
Villeneuve is running 6, about 5
Villeneuve in the
seconds
pits.
ahead. You're running 7.
Back into the points though, 6th place.
Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
None of the big hitters have retired today. Yet.
Jaguar already
Thank you already in the pits. Did anybody here ever play any of those F1 manager games on like the internet, like browser games? Like GPRO and I guess IGP Manager's a more modern one, Bat Racer, a Pit Stop Boss, before that closed down, F1 TM.
Frenson is running fifth, about 5 seconds ahead.
Surely some of you have played some of them.
Running sixth.
GPR ES. I played GPRO since I was 7 years old. And of course, this was back in 2007. And I had no idea what I was doing. So I'd finish last every single race. Hello Mark, how you doing mate? 34 degrees, but storm is coming. That's good. I do love it when a storm arrives to put an end to hot weather. Oh!
Has lost his front wing.
Oh! Okay.
Jaguar already in the pits.
What? Let me take a replay. That was a bit confusing. Bat Racer, that used to be good. And then the guy raised loads of money to make a new Bat Racer and then just ran off with all the money. So then it wasn't so good. The Jag and the Minardi, which one? Huh? Is this a separate incident? What? Why are you off the track? What? Why is Verts off the track? Is it randomly a separate incident, but must have happened at the... So, what? So whilst there was a... Where are they? So whilst this was happening, Verts retires. So what's this? Herbert and... whatever his name is, Marc Genet. Oh, where the hell is Herbert going? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. That's on Herbert, I think, there. My teammate... Oh no, that wasn't my teammate, that was me going around it. I was going to say my teammate did well to get through. Okay, that's interesting. And now my teammate's right behind them. Oh no. How is Genet still driving without like any damage? Herbert's pitting. Genet seems to be fine. Where is he? He's fine. Okay, cool. It's not Irvine, it's Herbert. Got the British flag on top of him. There's a Verts out as well. It is a bit confusing sometimes.
Frenson is running fifth, about 5 seconds ahead. You're running sixth.
Trolley's closing up to me.
Williams already in the pits. Schumacher is in the pits now.
Yeah, there's Vert's car just
Mika Hakkinen
chilling.
has taken the lead.
Hakkinen to the lead because Schumacher's in the pits. His one and only stop in the race. Can Hakkinen achieve the overcut? That's the question. I think on pure pace, both Jordans are faster than me. But purely because we've got track position, there's still a chance at scoring points. I think we made the right choice having a long first stint.
About 5 seconds ahead. You're running 6.
Oh yeah, you touch these curbs in F122, you're in the wall. Definitely.
Barrichello has moved into the lead.
Barrichello into the lead?
Rubens Barrichello is unable to continue. He's retired in sector 3.
Barrichello retirement? What's happened to Barrichello? It's all kicking off. We'll have a look in a second. What is going... Schumacher, that's not the track. And, okay, Häkkinen's pitting this lap. He might actually get the overcut on Schumacher. Is it all falling apart for Ferrari? He rolled the car. It's the curbs. Suspension absolutely destroyed. And that's Rubens Barrichello out of the San Marino Grand Prix. Oh dear. Not good for Rubens. There we go. Oh, the European Grand Prix. Oh, gosh. The curbs on this game will never fail to amaze me. Michael's just gone wide. He's fine. He's probably lapping somebody, to be fair. No, he's just taking a really wide line. I'm sure he's fine. Probably just track extending. Let's have a look. Yeah. Michael Schumacher, you cannot do that. Oh my gosh, I didn't realise Trulli was that close. Oh my gosh. Right. Okay, let's go. Replacement, Badoa. Bring back Badoa. Or Goat Kargi. Too bad there's no free camera mode on this game, because then I could get some really cool shots. Okay, so we're into the top 5.
You're running 6.
See you, Trulli.
Already in the pits.
Okay, Häkkinen into the pits, I think. Or was that Coulthard into the pits? Okay, do you guys think we should have refueling back in Formula 1? I guess it's kind of backwards thinking now, but purely from like a racing standpoint, do you think refueling should be back?
Häkkinen, the race leader, is entering the
Häkkinen
pits
into
now.
the pits, that's wide.
Coulthard has taken the lead.
I like how we can never agree on anything. Half of you are saying yes, half of you are saying no. I think it takes away from the racing, personally, so I'd say no. Because I'm just thinking back to the 2000s, how there was an average of maybe 10 on-track passes a race.
Is running 4th, about 10 seconds ahead. You're running 5th.
I don't think it's the way forwards. Well, WEC do it more because it's endurance. NASCAR, well, look at the state of NASCAR. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. I'm sure they can do it safely. I don't think safety would be an issue now. well, as much as it was. There's still obviously a risk, but I think the more so is the issue that it would take away from the racing. Undercuts wouldn't be a thing unless the tyres are offset so much that, you know, a heavier fuel load and fresh tyres is better than a low fuel load and worn tyres. But then you've got to rely on Pirelli to deliver. Hello, Brett. How you doing?
Frentzen is running fourth, about 10 seconds ahead. You're running fifth.
Oh, the Gen 1 Formula E cars. I could not take those. That's what... It didn't put me off Formula E, because I don't mind Formula E. But swapping cars... At least that's fixed now, but I do prefer pit stops.
David Coulthard is in the pits now.
I think the racing product that Formula 1 delivers right now is in a good place. The only thing holding it back from being... People say IndyCar's racing product is better, but that's more because it's same chassis series, really. Everybody's a bit closer together. You'd have that in Formula 1 if the cars were closer together, in my opinion. But then again, you wouldn't want to take away that aspect of Formula 1, you know, developing your own car, everybody's got a unique chassis. I think that's so important to what F1 is. So I think you can sacrifice a little bit of better racing for, I think, a better overall product.
You're running fifth.
And plus, you've got enough overtakes in the races to make each overtake really meaningful. Rather than, you know, if you had 200 overtakes a race, it takes the excitement out of an overtake. But then if you have 5 overtakes a race, it increases the boredom. So you need a good balance. And I think overall, F1 does have a good balance right now. Oh, Herbert's out. We'll have a look at that in a second. Herbert's been in the wars today. Okay, let's have a look. Hello, Takumi. Welcome. What happened to Herbert? Where is he? There he is. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, that almost took Schumacher out. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is Schumacher not in first place? Look at that. That roll, Schumacher almost was heading to the back of Herbert and Diniz. And Schumacher makes the slightest contact. Avoids damage, though. Thank you, Eddie. Frentzen is a bit too far ahead right now, to be fair. Okay, here's another question. I know we're all watching Formula 1, or at least F1 Challenge. Is Formula 1 your favourite motorsport right now? Honest answers. I imagine if you're watching F1 Challenge, you're more likely to say no because it's the older Formula 1, you know? You're like reliving the good old days, but I assume most of you would say yes. Let me see who's first. Schumacher's still first? I'm very surprised. Wait, and most of you say yes. Some say no. That's to be expected. It's to be expected. It's my favourite. It's the only one I really watch. I'm only really interested in open wheel racing at the end of the day. I'm not against, you know, any other sort of racing, but when it comes to what I actually watch live, it's pretty much only Formula 1. I look at the news regarding other series. You know, like I do follow IndyCar on social media, but I don't watch the races. It's open wheel motorsport, so I do like it. I watch the odd race, you know, now and again. NASCAR, I've been in and out of NASCAR in the past. I'm, to be fair, not a big fan. MotoGP, although I've been a fan of MotoGP in the past, I just can't get into it. There's something to me about bikes being so small compared to the track, which I know it sounds silly, puts me off. Because when somebody tries to get me into a MotoGP, they always say, oh, there's so many overtakes, the racing's so good. Well, yeah, obviously there's so many overtakes because the bike's tiny. Yeah, it was like racing a Formula 1 car in Monaco, but 5 times the width. Of course there's going to be more overtakes. I like time trial. I like, yeah. I'm just. I've watched loads of MotoGP. I've played all the MotoGP games, but I don't think more overtaking is not a good thing for me. It's like having Christmas every day. It's just going to lose its charm. That's just me. That's just my opinion, of course. Played it and refunded my money. Yes, I buy MotoGP every year, the game, and refund it every year.
Brenton is running fourth, about 15 seconds ahead. You're running fifth.
WRC is crazy. Rallying is crazy. If there's ever a form of motorsport that I would be scared to do in real life, it would be rallying. Rallying is just, you got to be absolutely crazy. That's why when people say the Monaco Grand Prix is boring, I mean, I get where they're coming from, but you know, when you get situations like a few years ago when it was Hamilton versus Verstappen, and Verstappen was within a second the whole race but couldn't overtake, I found it really entertaining because you knew that he was going to try for the overtake at some point, and you just didn't know whether it was going to work out well, or are they going to crash? Is he going to manage to get through? It's Monaco, there's hardly any overtakes. It was the tension, there was so much tension. But then I get the side of the argument that there's no overtakes. It's not interesting. But I guess it all depends on what you're watching for. If you're watching for overtakes, there's motorsport that has overtakes in abundance. You know, you don't have to watch Formula 1. But if you're watching for the tension, the what if, you don't know what's going to happen. I think that's what the Monaco Grand Prix can offer. The Alonso train was very funny. The TT is crazy. It's when it comes to motorbikes and the time trial events and the road races that's still legal. It's crazy. It's definitely on my bucket list to go to the Isle of Man TT. I know a few people from the Isle of Man. I go to university with them, but none of them are interested in bikes, so, or motorsport. Oh, you live on the Isle of Man. That's crazy. Nice. The WRC, from what I know, from when I've tried to watch it, it's, although things, you know, that all the stages are live, as you say, it's not well advertised. You need the WRC Plus membership to, you know, but you wouldn't know that unless you searched it. I'd never see advertisement for WRC.
About 15 seconds ahead. You're running fifth.
Yeah, I get that, Daniel. It just offers a different thing, you know? That's what my view on basketball was. There's so many points that, does a point even mean anything? You know, what's the enjoyment of it? But I've played a lot of basketball now, and I find the enjoyment in it. It just offers a different sort of spectacle. James Early's really big on it. I know absolutely nothing about ice hockey. We've had a few dramas. Barrichello's retired. We're in 5th place now. But it's been a fairly straightforward race. We're far behind Frentzen, but we're holding up Trulli, so that's good. And my teammate is now within a few seconds. Oh dear. I really do not have the pace. I'd say it's a good race in terms of position, but not an exciting race. Thank you, Dom. The sports I'm big on is just Formula 1, really. And football, I really like boxing. I like tennis. I like most sports. But it is a strange thing. I know it's not limited to sports, it could be limited to any interest, but whatever your first love is, you know, in terms of a sport, you know, if you grew up watching, I don't know, you lived in a country that is big on cricket, you're most likely going to, you know, enjoy cricket the most. Which is very strange, but it makes sense. Up to traffic. Got Heidfeld again. The only time you watch tennis is the Australian Open. Why only the Australian Open? I used to play table tennis competitively. There's not many sports I find boring. I enjoy most major sports. I'm not a big fan of watching golf, but I don't mind playing it. Worst Prost car ever. 2000. Yeah. So I've been told. What about chess? I haven't played chess since I was about 8, and I don't remember the rules. I used to play badminton. I used to play badminton every week. Yeah, Jose, obviously there's anomalies to the rule, but I'd say for the most part, like in England, obviously football is the biggest sport, so most people are gonna have a team they support, and most people are gonna follow football. Nick Kyrgios is the only person who makes tennis interesting. He does certainly make it interesting. Can't deny that.
Frentzen is running fourth, about 20 seconds ahead. You're running fifth.
You're one of the Spanish commentators for WRC Plus. Santiago, that's awesome. I'm gonna guess you're a massive WRC fan then. Schumacher, fastest lap after fastest lap. I don't think anybody's going to be beating him today. Although that begs the question, is he on a 2-stop? I'm going to check in a second. Because it's strange he's setting fastest laps with 18 laps to go. Let me have a look. Schumacher's on a... Oh, they're all on a 2-stop. They just had a really long first stint. No way. Huh. They're all on a two-stop. Every single driver is on a two-stop, except... Oh, no, even Villeneuve's on a two-stop. That's why he's so quick. Oh. Huh. Trulli's pitting this lap. And we all thought they were on a one-stop, so they're on a two. Everybody's on a two. Wow. Huh. Yeah. Who would have thought? That's interesting. Fair enough. Would I watch the county matches? I don't. I've not seen a live Notts County match for 3 years.
Jordan are ready in the pits.
Because in this country, it is illegal to watch the 3 p.m. Saturday matches online or on TV or anything.
Are ready in the pits.
Truck racing. I don't know much about truck racing. I thought Trulli was going to wipe me out there.
Trulli is running 5th. Is right in front of you. You're running 6th.
Stefan, if that's a question about the law about the football matches, it's to encourage people to still attend matches in person. I understand why it's there. You know, because lots of teams outside the Premier League depend on ticket sales. And if everybody's watching it on TV, they're not going to get anything from ticket sales. Why don't I go out to the stadium? I don't live close. I'm at university during the season usually, so... And it's expensive. So Santiago, the pit stops, if you go into the season data file and you go to circuits and then, for example, go to Australia or Melbourne, there'll be a melbourne.gdb. If you scroll down, it will have the pit stops of everybody. And you can see for Melbourne, they're all on a one-stop, but you could change it if you wanted. Nice, 69 likes. That bed racing. Is truck racing popular?
Michael Schumacher, the race leader, is entering the pits
Okay,
now.
Schumi's into the pits.
Jordan are ready in the pits.
If I didn't have Austria, you wouldn't have this many views. What do you mean, Red? It's not as popular as NASCAR. Yeah, well. The blow up and reaction to said blow up. I think it was just YouTube randomly promoting the stream for the German Grand Prix. Don't know why. Like halfway through the stream, YouTube decided to promote it. Yeah, Villeneuve is absolutely rapid right now. He might actually jump Trulli if I'm faster than Trulli. Obviously, Trulli's already into the pits a few laps ago, so he might be able to get a double points finish. I don't want to jinx it. I might actually let him through just so we can extend. Okay, once I clear these guys in front. Because once he pits, I can regain that position with the overcut anyway. but I want to make sure he overcuts Trulli.
Williams, already in the pits.
These guys in front are pitting. Frentzen, did he go into the pits? I assume he did. These guys, I know you got blue flags, man, but you're going into the pits. Okay, never mind. I'm overtaking.
McLaren, already in the pits.
Let me just see how much fuel he's got left. Okay, he's not pitting for like another lap, maybe. Frentzen's been into the pits. Okay. Trulli is 18 seconds behind Villeneuve. I'm going to let Villeneuve through, just so we can get that overcut.
Is running fourth, about 10 seconds ahead.
Or once he's a bit closer.
Running fifth.
Go! Oh, why does he not overtake? That's going to ruin the whole thing. Go now.
Coulthard is in the pits
Go.
now. Coulthard has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Go, Villeneuve. Drive as fast as you possibly can. So I think Trulli's got traffic just now. I'm not sure why the Williams are so slow, to be fair.
Pit crew ready.
I'm not pitting this lap. Okay, yeah, Trulli's got traffic. That's great.
Williams, already in the pits.
Yeah. Next time, team orders, I'm definitely going to wait till a corner,
Villeneuve,
not a straight.
running fifth, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running sixth.
We're going to pit and then do like a 7-lap stint. Poor corner there. Where do I make the news? Photoshop. I make all my graphics on Photoshop.
VAR, already in the
Is
pits.
Photoshop an app? Adobe Photoshop is a... I mean, it is an application on a computer. Or program. Obviously, it's a cracked Photoshop. Well, I don't actually have a cracked Photoshop version. I'll have you now. Because I'm a university student, I get it free with my university. Along with all the other Adobe products.
Villeneuve is running fifth, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running sixth.
Please say Villeneuve jumps Trulli. Please. Yes, he's out the pits already. Okay, Villeneuve in the points. This is good.
Schumacher is unable to continue. He's retired in
Which-
sector 3.
Which Schumacher? It's got to be Ralph, surely. What? What? Who? It's Ralph. It's Ralph. I got my hopes up. Sorry. It's Ralph. Where is he? He's getting lapped. He's getting lapped by Coulthard. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. That doesn't look good, Ralphie boy. No. Nope. And he teleports. Nice. So he retires. I think he was in 9th. Come on, Villeneuve. Hold on to that point. Was a Benetton outside the track? Was there? The one with the brake? Oh dear. That's funny. Oh, you mean outside of the... sorry, guys. I thought you meant outside, like... You know, where the grandstands are, behind the catch fencing. I have a feeling Trulli might jump me. So I'm not really pulling away from Villeneuve. You can go another 3 laps, pit lap 54. It's down the track. Schumacher's starting at 53. I don't think we'll get lapped, so that's good. Absolutely sent it there. Coulthard's ahead of Hakkinen. The scenes. I feel like I need a 20-second gap. Be overcut. Pitting at 54, guys. So we're staying out this lap. Still got 1 lap of fuel left. So it'll be fine. Unbox, unbox, unbox.
10 seconds ahead.
We got 8 laps. Oop. I think he's going to be very close on pit exit. We could rejoin 5th, we could rejoin 7th. We've got traffic, brilliant. Heidfeld, you silly Billy.
Pit crew ready.
I'd say the modern AI is better in certain situations. Wheel-to-wheel action. F1 2021 is good. 22 is rubbish. Hello Dom, how you doing, mate? Into the pits we go.
Is running fourth.
Lovely. Look at that.
About 10 seconds ahead. You're running 5th.
Yeah. Yes, I'm doing good. Should be out comfortably. That's a quick stop. 6.7. Easy. Easy overcut. Excuse me? Is that why I got the jump? Because they got held up? Huh. I started in 1996, only because then you got loads of good years in F1 Challenge ahead of you. So if you start in 2010, I think the mods are not that great, and the racing is not that great because this game's designed for cars with grooved tyres. Of course, if you start in 1996, you wouldn't have grooved tyres for a couple of years, but... Grooved tyres makes you feel like you've got understeer even if the setup's dialed in, but you get used to it. That's the main difference. So you'll be affected mainly at circuits with those medium speed corners such as Hungary or Barcelona. That's where the difference really can be thought. Or can be felt, sorry, not can be thought. Yeah, for some reason I think the modern cars on F1 Challenge just look strange.
Heidfeld has a problem with his suspension.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Frentzen is running fourth, about 30 seconds ahead. You're running 5th.
Okay. Crisis averted.
Heidfeld is out. His suspension has collapsed.
We're fine. We're okay. Man just stopped on the racing line. I mean, that's fine. That's such a rookie mistake. Oh no, the suspension's going, guys. Let's just slam on the brakes on the racing line. Yeah, I was half expecting Villeneuve to just plough into the back of him. But luckily, Villeneuve is still in the points. At least we fixed the pit stop, the pit entrance bug. Benson's 30 seconds up the road. Oops.
You're running fifth.
Yeah, Pirelli, obviously if they wanted to make a durable tyre, they could. But F1 is the customer, and the customer gets what they want in that case. What bug and how? The bug is when the AI crash into each other in the pit lane, or going into the pit lane. And I just found a fix on Reddit. Well done, Villeneuve. Actually dodging a stationary car. Good job. Is F1 Challenge better than... I think it's better than R Factor purely because it's got built-in wet weather. You don't need a mod to run wet weather. That's what makes it better. Of course, R Factor physics-wise and graphics-wise is more advanced, but you can't play through a career if you don't have a wet weather system, you know. Every race being dry is just... don't know. Takes you out of the realism of it. Oh yeah, R Factor's AI is an issue as well. Yeah, Automobilista does not have rain either, which is why I do not carry on with my Automobilista series. Otherwise, if Automobilista had rain, I'd be playing Automobilista. Or if R Factor 2 had more season mods for Formula 1, I'd be playing R Factor 2. But none of the sims have everything in one. So that's why I'm still playing F1 Challenge. Hello, Ascari. How you doing?
Renson is running fourth, about 30 seconds ahead. You're running fifth.
Yeah, R Factor 2 does have rain. It's just missing the mods. You can get some seasons, the cars, but you won't find a season with all the year-specific circuits. Apart from one ported mod from R Factor, which is the 1988 season. But if somebody made all the season mods on R Factor 2 instead of F1 Challenge, I'd be playing R Factor 2, because it's just F1 Challenge, but better. AC does not have built-in wet weather system either, and the AI are not good. And they're missing year-specific circuits as well. Villeneuve closing up again. Yes, you could race different gear cars against each other. You'd have to set it all up though. But it is possible.
Frentzen is running fourth, about 35 seconds ahead. You're running fifth.
Yeah, Arturo, I remember when I downloaded some of the mods for AMS, I had to do a lot of changing the abilities of each driver and, of course, how fast each car went. You know, the drag and all that to get it, like, to a realistic level. F1 2009 on the Wii. What a game. F1 Challenge does not have a car limit as far as I'm aware. I know GP4 has a car limit. F1 Challenge, you can have 100 cars if you want. I'm not going to just let Villeneuve through. Strategically, it doesn't make sense now. Whether he's in front of me or I'm behind, it's still going to be 5-6 for the team. Although I do see a Ferrari approaching. I think Michael Schumacher is rounding the final corner now to win the race.
Is running fourth.
Yep, there he goes.
35 seconds ahead. You're running fifth. You're on the final lap. Don't stop now.
We could still finish 5th, 6th or 7th.
Has won the race. Mika Häkkinen has finished third.
Coulthard 2nd. Should go side by side with Villeneuve across the line. Oh dear.
Frentzen has finished in fourth position.
Shall we see if we can get side by? Oh wait, oh, I thought he had been passed then. It's the Minardi. I can't go side by side with Villeneuve if he's not lapping the Minardi. It's fine, Villeneuve's still there. He's still in 6th. And we're going to finish 5th. There we go.
Well done, you finished
Wait.
fifth.
Where's he gone? Wait, Villeneuve? Did he go into the pits? Or sometimes they do this if they have blue flags across the line and they'll go down as a DNF. As long as they still cross the line, which they would have done about now. Okay, should be fine then. Should be fine. It's okay. It's okay.
That was an absolutely
That's fine.
breathtaking
They still
San Marino
finished.
Grand Prix. Here are the final results.
GG's, guys. GG's.
Michael Schumacher first. David Coulthard second.
Schumacher wins 3rd race in a row.
Häkkinen third.
He's got 30 points out of a possible
Frentzen
30.
fourth.
Wow.
The BAR driver fifth.
And
Jack
double
Villeneuve,
points finish for
sixth.
BAR. Finally, 3rd time of asking. We both score points. Brilliant. Quite a few retirements. All those accidents was as a result of those curbs. We got a couple double points finishes last year for BAR, I think. Fastest lap, I'm going to assume went to Schumacher. 21.547. Is anybody faster than that? Okay, Coulthard 21.242. Häkkinen. Oh, okay, Coulthard fastest lap. 121.242 on lap 48. David Coulthard fastest lap of the race. Okay. Championship standings should be looking pretty good for me. 3 back-to-back points finishes to start the season, and we're third in the championship. Amazing.
Schumacher extends his lead.
Schumacher's already 16 points ahead. Wow. Is anybody going to catch that? I don't think so. My teammate, of course, has got off the mark now. He's down there. Apparently he's ahead of Jenson Button. Of course, he'd actually be behind Jenson Button because Button scored the point earlier than he did.
Ferrari
And we're third in the Constructors. I think we really are in a battle with Jordan. I think Jordan overall have the pace. But if we continue to get these good racers, there's all the chance in the world we can finish ahead of Jordan by the end of the season. The next race, guys, is the British Grand Prix. Most likely, it will be tomorrow, unless I take a day off. Who knows? But it will be the British Grand Prix. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Is it easier to set up Fanatec with F1 Challenge? I'm not sure. It's easy enough to set up with my Logitech G29, but Fanatec's a whole different ball game, so I'm not entirely sure. But I know people have got it working with Fanatec gear, so I assume it's pretty straightforward. Anyway, give the video a like or the stream a like. Join the Discord, link is in the description. I'll never not promote that. I think we're closing on 400 members, which is pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to go and play Baldur's Gate. Goodbye, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next one.